Hi, I'm Sarah and welcome back to my channel Rosie Home. So today I am filming my 13 to 20 week pregnancy update. I will be filming this video in two parts. I am 19 weeks and 3 days pregnant today, so I have already been through the majority of the time I'm going to talk about. But I have lots of exciting things coming up at the end of this week, which I am going to talk to you about after I've done them and tell you a bit more about those. In my last update, I left you at my 12-week scan. So after I had my 12-week scan, we pretty much announced straight away over on my Instagram. I didn't film a YouTube video. There has been the only YouTube video I have filmed to announce my pregnancy officially on my channel was my sneak peek test review. So I did the gender test when I was 12 weeks pregnant. You can do it from 8 weeks, so I wanted to leave it a considerable amount of time after that before I did it. I sent the results off and a week later I got the results. I won't talk too much about it because there is a whole separate video about the DNA gender test, which I will link down below, so you can go and check that out if you're interested in doing it too. But a week later I got the result. I'm not going to tell you the results now because it defeats the object of us having a gender reveal if we do, once we find it out, once we have it confirmed at our 20-week scan. Also, a lot of family members were skeptical about this test. Nick was a bit skeptical about the test too, so they didn't want to trust the results, although I believe that the results are correct. And I will, after we've announced officially what the gender is going to be, I will confirm that. I'm going to leave that there. And my symptoms really continued along the same vein. My bump was just getting bigger, my boobs were getting bigger. I am probably my largest that I've ever been before I even got pregnant. So my bump is getting bigger quicker, but I think that's more to do with the fact that I was bigger to start with, if you know what I mean, rather than the fact it's a third pregnancy, but who really knows. I've been applying body butter every night to help with any stretch marks. I was very lucky that I didn't get stretch marks with my first two babies, so I'm doing everything I did before to try and prevent them again, which rolls me around to my 16-week appointment. So I had an appointment with my midwife at 16 weeks. She took some blood, we did a blood test, and she checked the baby over. And now I am not going to see my midwife again until 28 weeks, which just sounds crazy. So I can't book my next appointment because the diaries in the doctors don't even go that far, but it'll be the first week in December when I need to book my 28-week midwife appointment. But because there's no concerns about the baby, my pregnancy and labours have been very straightforward. I was lucky enough to have a home birth with Maeve, so they have no concerns and they're quite happy to leave me now until 28 weeks when I will see the midwife again. Which leads me on to the exciting things we have coming up this week. Today's Tuesday, but on Thursday I have my whooping cough and flu vaccine. They're not very exciting, they're injections, but it's just something to get ticked off and another job done with regards to this pregnancy. And on Friday I have my 20-week scan, and on Friday I very excitingly have my 20-week scan, so I can't wait to tell you more about that. But I'm going to wait until after I've had it and they've checked that everything's okay with the baby, and obviously finding out the big burning question, but having the gender of the baby confirmed. So I will update you again once I've been to my scan. Hello, so where I left you was before my 20-week scan. Last week I had my 20-week scan and I have now been able to do the gender reveal, which I will link down below. So that was exciting. There was no issues at all raised at the scan, and so I don't see anyone. I see my midwife at the beginning of December, but my next scan isn't until 36 weeks, which is the end of January. So I've pretty much been left on my own. This is a very straightforward pregnancy. I don't have any issues at all, so yeah, I'm not seeing a midwife until the beginning of December, and then I won't be scanned again until the end of January. Baby is due to be born at the end of February. It's all going very fast. I also had my whooping cough vaccination last week, and I did notice that my arm was like sort of numb and a bit dead for a couple of days after that. I haven't had my flu jab yet. I tried to get it booked in at the same time as my whooping cough jab, but there is a shortage of the flu vaccine at the moment and the manufacturers haven't delivered them to the surgeries yet, so I'm booked in to have that done next week. But yeah, I'm getting all the jobs ticked off. So my next appointment is the beginning of December, but I won't see anyone now until then. I am feeling baby kicks, so that is really lovely. Nick can actually feel them from the outside now, and I'm not sure if Rosalie can feel them, but we were trying to feel them the other day and I was getting her to have a feel of my tummy and she said she felt them, but I'm not entirely sure if she did. But hopefully it won't be long till they can start feeling the kicks for themselves, because I think that'll be really nice if they can see the baby moving. I can definitely feel the baby moving, which is really comforting. I always like that stage because you know that everything's okay in there. We are in the process of sorting out my bedroom, which, if you can probably tell, the bed is not in the normal position. This doorway here will be blocked in and that room in there will become the baby's nursery. I'm in the process of sorting out this room. We will be hopefully redoing it all before the baby arrives. That's quite exciting. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are at the moment with this pregnancy. I hope you've enjoyed hearing about how my pregnancy's been going up until 20 weeks. I will do another update in a few more weeks, probably sort of 20 to 28. I mean, nothing much has changed and nothing much is going to change. I'm not seeing anybody, so nothing is really happening. But yeah, I'll try and keep you updated as much as I can. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!